Want to make sure you never miss a Kindly Keyin video again? Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to turn on notifications.
All right, 3, 2, 1, drop. No! My box fort! My beautiful Rubik's Cube box fort is ruined forever. I'm so sad. Everybody, I am Kindly Keyin and welcome back to Hello Neighbor. So as you guys can see, I am holding a Rubik's Cube in my hand because I like Rubik's Cubes. I think they're very cool. And if you guys recall, in a couple episodes ago, we filled the neighbor's house with Rubik's Cubes. And it was a ton of fun and it turned out really awesome and it looked like a giant bowl of cereal, which was really cool. Today though, I have a new idea and it does involve the lowly Rubik's Cube in all its beautiful colors. So what is that idea? Well, if you guys remember, one of the abilities that we have is to change our size, but if you recall, if you're holding an item when you change your size, it also changes the size of the item. So look at this. I now have a giant Rubik's Cube in my possession. I'm gonna change my size back to normal, and there you go. You got a big old Rubik's Cube in all its beautiful colors. I love these things, they're so cool. But here's my idea. What if we made many of these giant Rubik's Cubes and we actually use them to build a Rubik's Cube box fort? That's right. That's the plan for today. Now, I wanted to build it in the backyard, but I'm realizing, I don't think I ever noticed this before, they changed the backyard. The last time that we built a box fort in our backyard, the backyard was bigger, but they made our backyard smaller. That's very rude. I paid a lot of money for this real estate, and they took away a part of my home. Piece of my heart. Cuts me to the soul. It really does. But we need to find a new place to build our Rubik's Cube box fort. So where's that gonna be? I don't know. Ooh, maybe we can build it right here. There's a big old empty lot. How far can we go? Okay, so basically we can go to the very end or to this fence basically. So we have this entire space. I think this is perfect actually. This was made for us to build our Rubik's Cube box fort in, so let's use it. So of course, the first thing that we need to do, and also I'm noticing it's kind of cool, when I pick it up, when it's giant, I can see a big old shadow. You can see the giant shadow moving around with me, but it's not in my face. I can actually see where I'm going. It's a miracle. Okay, I don't know how these Rubik's Cubes are gonna stack though. I don't know if they stack the same way that boxes do, but we're just gonna have to do it. And we're gonna have to see where this thing takes us. We need the size 10 command. We need the size 1 command so that we can return to our normal size. And we probably wanna put the ghost command. So that's 4 commands right there that we're gonna put up in the upper right hand corner. So let me get that taken care of here real quick. Okay, so I've added the commands that we talked about. So now we can summon our Rubik's Cube just by clicking that command there. If we pick up the item, we should be able to change our size to size 10. Yes? Oh no, maybe because I'm in ghost mode, it doesn't like that. Let's go to walk and then let's try size 10. Interesting. Do I have to manually type it in every time then? I guess I do. That's kind of interesting. I was not expecting that, but I guess that's okay. So what if I go size 1? Will it? No. Interesting. So it looks like the saved commands for the size command don't work. That's interesting. I guess it's not too big of a deal. Also, why is this Rubik's Cube smaller than this one? They're both size 10. I'm very confused now. I guess that's okay. So basically, I'm going to have to manually type in size 10, drop the Rubik's Cube, then go back to size 1, and then everything should be hunky-dory. So I'm not sure exactly how many of these we're gonna need to build a box fort, but I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna make a lot of these Rubik's Cubes. So that's gonna take a little while, so I'll get back to you guys as soon as I'm done. All right, guys, we're back, and I've gotta say, this is like art. This looks like something that would be in the middle of a park in like New York or something like that. This is so stinking cool looking. I love it. But now we have to take this pile of giant Rubik's Cubes and somehow turn them into a box fort. I'm gonna do my best, and I still don't know if this is enough. We may need more. I'm thinking that we probably only have to stack them too high, but I don't know how hard or easy that's going to be. To be honest with you, we should probably go into ghost mode to make this a little bit easier. Let's see how these guys stack. That is not what I was expecting to happen. Please come back here. Okay, let's try this again. I need to be a little bit higher up. Yeah, you know what? That stacks just fine. It's not exactly the same as the boxes because keep in mind, the boxes are designed to be stacked. That's the thing about the boxes. Rubik's Cubes, I don't think they're really designed to be stacked the way that we're using them. Let me see. Yeah, see, because the boxes, the way the stacking works in the boxes, where the heck did that thing go? My gosh, it running away from me. The way that the boxes would work is that if you had, see how the cursor lights up when I'm close to the box? So if you have that set up while holding a box and looking at a box, it'll basically stack it wherever you're pointing. This, that doesn't work. It just makes the Rubik's Cubes fly. So it's gonna be a little bit trickier to get these guys to stack properly, but that's okay. That's part of the fun. So let's try to get this guy on top of here. Yes! Oh my gosh, that's a perfect stack. Look at that. That is so stinking cool looking. Get this. I'm trying to line this one up a little bit better. See if I can. Yes! That is beautiful. I don't know if they're different sizes. They seem to be like slightly different sizes, but it could be because maybe the Rubik's Cube has some weird shapes on one side as opposed to the other. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a perfect square, does it? I don't know. It's hard to tell, honestly, but that's okay. I'm still having a great time. And wait, let's double check. Is this high enough? I guess it's high enough. We could go 3 high though. Whoa, the neighbor's coming over here. Oh my gosh, neighbor. What? No, go away. Get out of here. This is my new house. Get off my property. I bought this property for my Rubik's Cube house. And the homeowners association said it was fine. All right, so back off. He's just kicking around all my building materials. What a jerk. Look at that. Stop. It's very rude. I paid a lot of money for those Rubik's Cubes, I'll have you know. Actually, I didn't pay anything. I just conjured them with my superpowers. But still, it was a lot of work and you're just kicking them around. Is this how people treat people? Is this how people treat new people in the neighborhood? Because that's not cool. So I'm gonna put on the Friends Forever command so that the neighbor doesn't, at least he doesn't attack us. He might still come over here, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. It's just, I don't want to get caught by him. Should we go 3 high? I think that's what we were discussing before the neighbor very rudely interrupted us. I think we should. I think we should go 3 high. It's gonna require a lot more Rubik's Cubes, but it's gonna look real cool. And let's face it, that's the goal. Oh no. Oh, don't tip over. Please don't tip over. Okay, that is scary. That is very scary. Here, you know what, neighbor? You can have this. I don't need that one. That one's too big. All right, let's continue construction here. And let's make sure that everything is lined up as best as possible. These ones are bouncing around, which is kind of scary. That's okay. Okay, this wall is coming together okay. Just gotta get this last piece up here. Come on, there you go. Oh yeah, look at that. Why is this side taller than this side? I don't know. Honestly, I think the Rubik's Cubes are kind of weirdly shaped. They're not perfect squares. Oh well. So our house isn't gonna be a perfect square. That's fine. It adds character. All right, so I'm gonna start building this side of the house. I think that's gonna work. So this is gonna be the back of our fort. Try to get this guy lined up. All right, good enough. Grab another one, and we're gonna go 3 high. Here it goes. Okay, all right. That's a very, very leaning tower. I don't love it, but I'm gonna have to work with it. All right, continuing construction. Look at how colorful this thing is. My gosh, it's beautiful. All right, I'm in the zone now. See, I'm focused. I'm super focused, which means that I'm not talking. which means you guys are probably getting bored. Oh man, oh my. That is an ugly looking tower. I'm not gonna fix it though. I'm gonna live with it. Let's build another very ugly tower right next to it. Oh, careful. You know what I'm noticing? It seems like the Rubik's Cubes are actually cooperating better than the boxes do. And I have no idea why. They're less finicky. I feel like the boxes, when they bump into each other and they start colliding, they just go absolutely nuts. The Rubik's Cubes, they got it together, you know? They deal with it. They're fine. Look at that. I mean, if I'd done that with a box, that would have like blown up all the walls next to it. It would have been an absolute disaster. But the Rubik's Cubes, nah, they're mature. They're mature blocks. They know how to handle this situation, and they stay in place and they handle it. Look at that. That is glorious. Absolutely beautiful. So we have our back wall complete, more or less. Now let's get our side wall completed, and it's becoming very clear that we're gonna need a lot more Rubik's Cubes. Maybe not like a lot more, but we're definitely gonna need more. This is not enough. This is working so much better than I could have ever imagined. Honestly, I thought that the Rubik's Cubes would be a pain to stack. They're not that bad. They're actually working beautifully. To think that the boxes, which are designed to be stacked in this game, are more difficult to work with than these beautiful Rubik's Cubes. What have I been missing out on this whole entire time? I should have been building all these box forts with Rubik's Cubes from the very beginning. Certainly would have made my life a lot easier. All right, so we only have 2 more that are the size that we need. We have that big boy over there, but I don't really want to deal with that one. Maybe we'll put that one on the very top. I think what we need to do is kind of use our strategy from before, where we put a really big box on the top to use as a roof. So we'll probably do that with our Rubik's Cubes. That's always a scary endeavor though, because if you don't place it properly, the whole thing tumbles down. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We have just the right amount to finish the first 3 walls. Oh no! Our first collapse. It's an absolute disaster. Nah, we're fine. We can fix this. This is an easy fix. Nope. Get a little bit closer. There? Yeah? Yeah. So you know what is another advantage of the Rubik's Cubes over the regular boxes is when we pick up a Rubik's Cube that has been bigified, we can see right through it, which is amazing. Now, if you guys remember us building with the giant boxes, you can't see anything when you pick up a giant box. We had to use like some kind of weird workaround where like I would make the box really big and then I'd make myself super tiny and then I'd pick up the giant box as a very tiny person and then I could like kind of see like a little section of whatever was in front of me, but otherwise it was almost impossible to see while holding a giant box in our hands. But now we got the Rubik's Cubes, we can see right through them. It's beautiful. It's like they were designed to be used to make giant box forts. I think that was the developer's intention from the very beginning. That is not true at all, but I like to think that. Thank you, developers, for making something for me. Just for me. Okay, so let's put this guy down. I just wanted to show you guys, just to kind of give you an example of what I'm talking about. Now, we have our 3 walls. We need a 4th wall. I mean, this is gonna be the entrance to our giant Rubik's Cube box fort. So let's just make some more Rubik's Cubes. I mean, what else can we do? I'm gonna make more. Okay, so we've replenished our stock of building materials here. So I think what I wanna do is add maybe another tower to the front. We'll make it a little bit bigger. So yeah, I think we're gonna add 1 more tower and then we'll make our door. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that, to be honest with you, but I'll just figure it out as I go. That's typically the way that I handle these kinds of things. Okay, so we've made our box fort ever so slightly larger. I also am realizing that I'm only picking up 1 at a time. How long have I been playing this game? And how often do I only pick up 1 item? I do it all the time. People call me out on it all the time. And I know. I feel like maybe it's because these Rubik's Cubes are so big. I feel like I shouldn't be able to physically pick up more than 1 at a time. That's very stupid because it's a video game. We're building a box fort out of giant Rubik's Cubes. Not typical. Oh, but you can't pick up more than 1 at a time, Keyin. That's crazy. That's madness. You can make them appear from nothing, and you can make them giant in an instant. But picking up more than 1 at a time? Pfft, crazy. Crazy person. All right, we're gonna build the front wall, and that, of course, is gonna be where our door is. So what I'm gonna do is kind of start bringing it in, like so. And so we'll just add that guy to the top. I'm gonna put that a little bit closer. A little bit closer. There we go. Yeah. That's how we like it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. We'll do the same on this side. We can get a little bit closer. Yeah. And there. Please stay. Don't you dare fall over. Why are you panicking? Okay. I'm not sure why our fort is a little lopsided. They're the same on both sides. Also, the whole thing looks like it's tipping this way. It looks like it's gonna fall over. It's the Leaning Tower of Rubik's. It looks really cool though. I really, really like the way this whole thing has turned out. Okay, so I'm thinking that we should just make a very, very big Rubik's Cube. Now, how big? Probably size 30, I would say. Let's go over here and let's experiment a little bit. I don't want to be near it because if we spawn some kind of massive Rubik's Cube that somehow collides with that, it'll blow up the whole thing and that would be very sad for me. So we're gonna do it over here. Let's spawn a single Rubik's Cube and let's pick it up and then let's fly up a little bit. Now, we need to be a little bit careful about changing our size to something so big. I'm a little bit worried. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, we're good. So drop the giant. Oh my gosh, that thing is enormous and I love it. Okay, we've changed our size back to 1 and let's kind of get an idea if this is big enough. I love that I can see through it. That is so stinking cool. This would be a nightmare with a giant box, but not with the Rubik's Cube. Okay, I think that's big enough. I don't know. We might actually have to make it a little bit bigger, but I'm nervous. I'm nervous. 35? I think we can go 35. And I'm actually gonna save this one. I'm gonna put it in the neighbor's front yard because I know how much he loves Rubik's Cubes. So there you go, neighbor. That's a gift from me to you. I hope you appreciate it. I put a lot of time into that. Took me like 5 seconds to make, all right? That's 5 seconds that I'll never get back. Okay, let's change our size. Well, we're already size 1. So let's spawn another Rubik's Cube. All right, there it is. Very pretty. And this time we'll go size 35, which scares me immensely. Drop that, okay, change back to size 1. And this should be big enough. Size 30 was just a little bit too small, but I think 35 is gonna do the trick. Now, this is very scary. This is so scary, because like I said, this could make the whole thing come tumbling down. I don't know. I'm a little iffy about this as well. I think we have to go size 40. I really do. Yeah, what else can I say? We gotta go a little bit bigger. It's a little bit too small. So guess what, neighbor? You're getting another gift. Congratulations, an even bigger Rubik's Cube. Yeah, look at how happy he is. I don't know where he is, but I'm sure he's just delighted. Okay, size 40. Let's go. Okay, all right, things are getting a little weird. Very weird. Okay, change size to 1. All right, pick up our giant Rubik's Cube and let's see if this does the trick. I really hope that this one's big enough. Okay. Put it down. Oh, that has to be big enough. I mean, it's bigger than the box fort, which is what we want. Okay, so no more messing around. Let's put this thing on the very top. You know what? First, I kind of want to see like where it places. Where is it, guys? Hello? It places directly where I am? Okay, so do I just stand in the middle of the box fort and drop it? Is that the secret? I think so. I think I need to stand in the middle of the box fort and just put it down. I'm very scared. Okay, all right. Get it together here. All right, here we go. Ooh, I'm so scared. All right, 3, 2, 1, drop. No! My box fort! My beautiful Rubik's Cube box fort is ruined forever. I'm so sad. It's okay. It's really okay. I just need to put it back together. It comes with the territory. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think the problem was that we were too low. We needed to go up a little bit higher. What ended up happening is we dropped it and it was already at the level of all the boxes. So it just kind of made them blow up. I'm sad, but I can get past this. All right, giant Rubik's Cube roof. You stay over there for now while we fix this. It can be fixed. It's repair time. Damage control. We've been here, we've done this, we can manage this. Maybe we can make it even better. Probably not, but we can try. I lost a Rubik's Cube. How did I lose a single Rubik's Cube? How do you lose a giant, very brightly colored box made out of brightly colored boxes? How do you do that? Where did it go? Maybe it went to the lost and found? Let's check inside of the neighbor's house. No, it's not in here. I have no idea. I have no idea where that single Rubik's Cube went to, but hopefully it's living out its dreams. I hope it found a better place. All right, so let's make a new one. Go ahead, go to size 10. There we go. Drop it, and then go back to size 1, and then pick that guy back up and put him right where he belongs. This is your new home, buddy. Enjoy it. Okay, disaster averted. See? See, we fixed it. We fixed it. Now we have to do exactly what we did again, but this time not destroy our box fort. It's a lot to ask. Honestly, it's a lot to ask. Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit higher this time. I don't wanna be too high because then, like, if it falls from too high of a height, it seems like it would break everything. It's all very spooky. It's very spooky. All right. I really don't want to do this, but I do. I have to. It completes the box fort. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, oh. Okay, something fell over, but let's see if that worked. Oh, it is beautiful. Holy moly, I am so happy that that worked. Okay, okay. So now, and honestly, it's still not really big enough, is it? It's still slightly too small, but that's okay. It's up there and I'm happy. So we just need to fix this here. Hopefully we can without breaking too much. Get in there. Okay, good. And then you. Yes, yes. No, 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 it's collapsing. I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it away. I know it was good where it was, but it was sinking into the fort. It wasn't properly supported because I think it was too small. So we're gonna have to make an even bigger Rubik's Cube for the roof. So of course, once again, that means that the neighbor is gonna get another giant Rubik's Cube in his front yard. Size 50? I mean, yeah. Okay, size 50. There we go. Let's drop that guy. Oh man, things are getting wonky because it's so big. Oh my gosh. That's a big Rubik's Cube. That's a big Rubik's Cube. All right, let's compare it to our box fort. I know we said 40 was big enough. Clearly it was not. Okay, where are you going? Okay. I feel like it's good enough. I felt like 40 was good enough too. But, you know, you gotta live and learn. Live and learn. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. I think I'm gonna go a little bit higher because keep in mind this thing is a lot bigger than it used to be. Oh, this is scary. I'm gonna go up a little bit higher too. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, drop it. Stay. Stay. Okay, okay, I'm scared to move, honestly. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. That worked out so good. Holy cow, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. That is amazing. Let's walk. Let's go inside. Let's do a little cribs tour. This is the living room, also the kitchen, also the bathroom, and well, every other room in the house because it's only one room. Why is this one always being weird? Why you gotta be weird? Can I fix this? You think I can fix this? I'm gonna try to fix this. I'm a little bit worried that the whole thing's gonna come caving in. If I do that, so far so good though. Let's fix this. We have the technology. That, okay, good. And then, there, good enough. And hey, it's kind of supporting it now. Great, great news. Good job, team. That is unbelievably awesome. It's as big as the trees. I love it. So now, we could get a little bit crazy and put this on top of the roof. And that is very scary, but I think I'm gonna go for it. Because why not? Okay, here we go. This could ruin everything. Oh, it's holding together. It's holding together, just barely. But it's there. Oh yes, that is glorious. Holy cow, that is scary. Yeah, honestly, probably wouldn't wanna live there. You know, with the idea of a giant Rubik's Cube crushing me at any moment. Oh no. Oh, this was supporting it. This was honestly one of the very important parts that was supporting our box fort. Oh, please don't fall over. No! Rubik's Cube box fort! What? Oh, it all came crashing down. It all came crashing down. We had a moment of true glory, but it was ruined. it was ruined. I'm glad I wasn't inside because I'd be super dead. So here's a question for you. Can we just make a giant box fort out of giant Rubik's Cubes? And I guess the answer is yes, absolutely. Now, keep in mind, all of these box forts, or all these boxes, are different sizes. They're slightly different sizes, so you probably want to do this with boxes that are the same sizes, obviously. But, you know, for the sake of just doing it, let's do it. Okay, what is happening? What happened? No, you come back. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this correctly. We're gonna do this properly. We made it this far. We built a Rubik's Cube box fort. It was awesome. It was very, very nice until it all came crashing down. But now I'm gonna build another Rubik's Cube box fort, but I think it's gonna be easier if I use giant Rubik's Cubes because you can just take up a lot more space. Now, obviously they're a little bit more unwieldy. They're kind of difficult to work with, but that's okay. So I think that what I wanna do is get a couple of these size 40 ones, and I think that one is size 40. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna go size 40, and then drop it, and then size 1, and then pick this up. Please, come here. And then I'm gonna put it right next to this one. Okay, or not. Can you work with me here? Please, come here. I just wanna see if you guys are the same size, all right? You are clearly not the same size. Why? I have no idea. I really thought that this one was size 40. This must be the size 35 one. So where's the size 40 one? Now I'm just confused. This is fine. I've got too many giant Rubik's Cubes on the map right now, and I can't make sense of what is what, but this is fine. This is a problem that I've created. This is my own doing. I can manage it. So now we have another size 40 Rubik's Cube, right? So I'm just gonna place this guy right here. Okay. And then I need one more. Okay, so now I have 3 size 40 Rubik's Cubes. I'm gonna try to put this one right next to it. Admittedly, the ground isn't very level, so that makes this whole process even harder than it already is. I'm gonna move this one a little bit closer. No, that's not where I want you. I want you like right there. Come on. No, a little bit closer. Come on. It's so hard to tell where you're actually gonna place the items. This is not working, please. It just keeps getting put in the same spot, even though I'm moving. I don't understand. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And then what I think I'm gonna do is spawn 4 more Rubik's Cubes. And what I'm gonna do is make all of these Rubik's Cubes size 20. Okay, so now I have 4 size 20 Rubik's Cubes, which I'm gonna use as kind of like the front of the house. Okay, that's good enough. Keep in mind that the Rubik's Cubes are already kind of lopsided, and now I'm building on top of unlevel ground. So it's like the worst of all worlds, but that's okay. This is very makeshift, but it's something that I am creating, and hopefully I'll be happy with in the end. So we got those guys in place. I just need to get one more right here. Yes, maybe? Yeah, good enough. Okay, so that's the basic layout. Now, I just need to take a giant Rubik's Cube and put it on top of the whole thing. However, this guy is not big enough anymore. We need a bigger Rubik's Cube. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna go size 80, which could very well be the end of this world as we know it, but that's okay. That's a risk I'm willing to take. So you come with me, you're gonna become the biggest Rubik's Cube the world has ever seen. I hope you're excited. Size 80, let's go. Whoa-ha. Yeah, that's pretty big. Where did it go? Where are you? Hello? Oh, there you are. Okay, hi. Welcome to the world. Let's change our size back to 1. And yeah, that's a big Rubik's Cube. That's a very big Rubik's Cube. So, let's take this very big Rubik's Cube and let's put it on top of our giant Rubik's Cube fort. Here we go. Let's go. Please don't fall. It looks stable. Oh my gosh. That was a perfect landing. You're amazing. Look at that. Tell me that is not something that you would love to live in. I don't know how well Rubik's Cubes work as insulation against heat and cold and all that fun stuff, but they look real cool, am I right? Okay, all right. Let's make this thing even more massive. Let's put a 50 times size Rubik's Cube on top of an 80 times Rubik's Cube. Why? Because I don't know if we're gonna hit the roof. What is that? Is that a Rubik's Cube? Is that the Rubik's Cube that I lost? What are you? And why are you flying in the sky? That's a television! What in the world is going on? Why is there a TV flying? Here, let's turn it on. There you go. It's still working. Okay, turn you off. That is very, very strange. I have no idea how that TV ended up in the sky, but congratulations to that TV. I hope that has always been your dream. What TV wouldn't want to live in the sky forever? Okay, let's do this. Put this guy just like that. Yes? Oh, yeah. That is amazing. We could take it even further. I think we might as well. We've got all the Rubik's Cubes in place. Let's do this. All right. You get on top of there. Oh, this is amazing. I'm a little bit worried, though, that if a car comes, it's gonna destroy the whole thing. Actually, that's kind of scary. Probably shouldn't have built it in the middle of the road, but I didn't really have many other options. All right, I think this is gonna be the last one. But there's one more. There's one more giant block. I have to put it up there. I have to. The neighbor wouldn't be proud of me if I didn't, and I want the neighbor to be proud of me. All right, the final touch. The cherry on top. Let's go. Let's get this guy right where he belongs. Yes! It is done. So, initially we built a box fort out of Rubik's Cubes the traditional way, if you want to call building box forts out of Rubik's Cubes traditional. But then after that collapsed, obviously we had to move on to bigger and better things, and boy did we. Holy moly. So we basically have 3 size 40 Rubik's Cubes as the base, and then of course the 420 size, and then on top of that, an 80 size, and then so on and so forth. The giant tower of Rubik's in the middle of the neighbor's neighborhood. What more could you ask for? That is incredible. So there you have it, guys. The world's first and largest Rubik's Cube box fort ever created, and you're seeing it here first. Yeah. That's right. That's the kind of resume that I have. I'm gonna put that on there. Built giant Rubik's Cube box fort in video game. That'll get me the job. I guarantee it. Any job. But guys, that's gonna do it for this episode of Hello Neighbor. I hope that you enjoyed this as much as I did. I had a great time building this thing. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button. And of course, if you'd like to see more, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking on that little circle with my logo in it right below this window. You can also watch more of my videos by clicking on the sides of the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.